Hello, Fern, Charlotte, and Wilbur. This is Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow. Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow, is making this movie for Fern, Charlotte, and Wilbur because Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow, believes that it's a bit of a waste of Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow's time to keep saying Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow. Fortunately, Fern, Charlotte, and Wilbur, and Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow, can use pronouns. Thank you. So I can refer to myself as I. And Fern, Charlotte, and Wilbur, you can be you. And that saves me a lot of time. Pronouns simply are words that we can stuff in instead of saying Fern, Charlotte, Wilbur, and Laurie Alden, sometimes known as Sparrow. Did you notice I just said we can use these? Fantastic. And if we're talking about those other people, like my dogs Skip and Max, we can keep talking about Skip and Max, but sometimes we just say they are actually sitting on top of the couch looking at me like I've lost my marbles. If I'm just talking about one of them at a time, I might say he to refer to Max, or she to refer to Skip, or, gotta say it to refer to the pile of unfolded laundry that they are sitting next to. You know what? You can even use they to refer to a singular being if you don't want to indicate that they're masculine or feminine or an object without gender, in the same way that you, Fern, Wilbur, and Charlotte, can refer to the listener. I can point at one single listener. I'm pointing at you, Charlotte. But a couple of hundred years ago, I wouldn't have said I'm pointing at you. I would have said I'm pointing at thee because thou art the listener. This is a form that very, very few people use anymore, so I'm gonna turn it a color. Let's turn it a nice blue. There we go. And we, all of us listening here, generally use you to refer to just one listener. And that's why if you want to use they to refer to just one person that we're talking about, that is absolutely fine with me. I find it very respectful. Thank you so much. And let's put a nice big word, pronouns, and center it and make it immense so that you remember how much I love pronouns. Also, I love talking about things like thou and singular they and all that stuff. So please ask me in person. Thank you all.